Hi, my loves. Welcome back to the Starscartel channel. If you don't know, I'm Star. You know what? I'm just going to give up and go ahead and use this head because it's just so much easier. It is so awkward trying to hold. I'm originally left-handed, y'all. You know what I'm saying? Originally, when I was a baby, nobody knew how to teach me how to write with my left hand. So I write with my right hand. I can somewhat write with my left. I taught myself a little bit. And I also had a friend that was a lefty that kind of showed me a little bit. And then I kind of taught myself. I tried to make it look pretty and whatnot. But I haven't used it in so long that I don't even know if I haven't wrote with my left hand since I was probably in middle school. Anyways, I drive with it though. And then I can switch back and forth between my right. I'm even-handed at this point. I switch back and forth between my right and my left hand. But anyways, I almost forgot the message, and I feel like that's part of the message. The message is one day of marriage. Baby, go ahead and say it for somebody. One day of marriage. One day of marriage. This is somebody. This is nonsense. Somebody wants to come to you with a marriage offer, but the marriage offer is just for one day. It sounds like a one-night stand. I can't say that's what it sounds. If you don't stop playing with me, the scripture comes from Psalm 89 and 23. And I will beat down his foes before his face and plague them that hate him. What I just said, you don't stop playing. If you don't get from around me talking about no one-night stand. Ain't no one-night stands going on around here, sir. I'm celibate until I get married. Excuse me? I'm waiting on my husband. I'm not finna be playing around with no random people. I don't know what you got going on. Let me tell you something. First of all, I don't deal with one night stands because it's nasty. You don't know what that person have, and simultaneously they don't know what you have. You know what I'm saying? Second of all, that person could very well be married and probably is if they trying to have a one night stand. I don't have time for the drama. I don't have time for the nonsense, and I'm not for it because I know how I am. I like to be in love, and I want to be in love. I deserve to be in love, and that's what I'm gonna have. I want to have no one night stand with nobody. It ain't no situation where somebody can tap on my window and I'm gonna be like, oh, okay, come on in. No, get away from my window. I'm finna call the cops on you. I'm gonna treat you as an intruder. Because I'm not no one night stand kind of girl. I'm not the girl you hit me up at 2 a.m. No, I'm sleep. And I'm sleep. It ain't no sleep where, oh, well, if I call her or if I pull up or if I tap on the door, if I tap on the window, if I break in, this, that, and the third. If you break in, I am going to go. I can't even say what I'm going to do to you if you break in. But it ain't going to be what you think. It ain't going to be what you think. It is not in any shape, form, or fashion. And it would never be what you think. That ain't going to be it. That ain't going to be it. It ain't going to be it. And it ain't going to be it some more. And I can keep on going about it because it ain't going to be it. And that's just what it is. And God himself said that's that. 333. Baby, because let me tell you, I know God going to wake me up. And I'll be sitting there waiting. He's gonna let me. I already know. I know. Because I know how my Father in heaven moves. It ain't gonna be no situation where somebody finna sneak up on me and they finna do. I know I'm gonna sleep peacefully regardless because God got me. God got me. God got me. The fact that I was even able to sleep in that trailer is a miracle, bro. And I slept 8 hours every day. Every time I went to sleep, 8 hours. Now it wasn't at night, but I got my sleep. And yeah, it's due to the fact that I work from home. In reality, I don't have no real schedule. It's not no situation where I just gotta go to sleep at a certain time. And if it's about my safety, I'm gonna make it my business to ensure that I'm up when you're trying to get one up on me. Cause I'm gonna be ready for you. I'm going to be ready for you since you itching for war. You itching for problems. You itching for, and you got to be. If you trying to force yourself up on me. If you trying to force yourself up on me, we got an issue then. We got a problem then. Because I don't want you. I don't want no baby. That's the best. I do not want nobody coming to me with no offer talking about no. I want to be your man for the night. Get out my face. Get out my face and go find the next girl. It's women everywhere, bro. You can go and find you somebody that just wants you for the night somewhere else. I'm not her. I'm not her. I'm not. I'm not. And I don't care how many exes I got or this, that, and the third. That don't mean nothing. It wasn't no situation where it was a just for the night kind of vibe. It was a situation where we was talking about our future. I don't have time for that. I'm not entertaining nonsense, bro. I am too old for that nonsense, bro. I am too old for that. I am. And I'm not going to deal with it. Go find you a youngin' for that. If that's what you want. And stop playing with me. 555. Got the right one today. Got the wrong one. Anyways, that's the message. Go ahead and say somebody want to come at you, talk about some 24 hours. I'm gonna be your husband. I'm gonna do this and I'm gonna do that and I'm gonna do it. And it could be about where they coming to you trying to act like they want to be with you and they love you so much and they care about you so much. Go ahead and say they only gonna do that for 24 hours. And if it's a situation where you end up doing something with them, they gonna be like this. If it's a vibe where you don't, they gonna be like this. So I just feel like don't be easy, you know what I'm saying? And like I said, it's like be celibate. Ain't nothing wrong with being celibate. You know what I'm saying? I get it that, you know, but at the same time, I don't get it how some people act like they just can't wait, bro. I just don't get it. I will not understand, bro. I will not understand, bro. I will not understand. It ain't gonna ever be no past with me. My husband, but he was gone for 2 weeks, so I didn't know what to do. I mean, anything else, bro. There's so many other things to do. 2 weeks, you could have started a new hobby. You could have had your husband some lettuce when he came home, but instead you decided to go and sleep with somebody else. What's going on, bro? Oh, but my wife, she left me for 8 hours and she's been at work and then she's taking all the extra shift and she gonna be there for 16 hours and I don't know what to do. You can't wait 16 hours for your wife, my dude. You can't wait 16 hours for your wife, my dude. Like it got to be a situation. You gotta have it now to such an extent that you really ready to break in and force somebody that don't want to do nothing with you. That's what you want to do and risk losing your life for 5 minutes, bro. That is insane. And I get it. Yeah, she's a girl. What can she do? It's a lot of things that girls can do. I'm just being honest. I'm being real. As being a girl myself, that, you know what I'm saying, the things that I have been through just this year alone, let me tell you about life and how it's a lot of things that girls can do. But what you're not gonna do is just force yourself about whoever you want to. And that's what's going on with this message. Okay, long story short, that's what's going on here. Okay, back to the scripture. Hold on. 89 and 23, and I will beat down his foes before his face and plague them that hate him. God said he will take care of those that hate you. And this is hate. You know what I'm saying? I feel like for somebody, this person feel like they don't hate you and they not trying to cause you harm. But in reality, if I am telling you that I am going to be a wife, I am saving myself for marriage, and you are telling me, but wait, you could just this once, this is one day, and we could just this, and we could just that. You hate me because you are listening to me tell you what I want, and you're telling me I'm not worthy of that in your eyes. That's what you're telling me. So you letting me know that we're enemies, we're beefing. So I'm going to see you trying to force yourself up on me. I'm not seeing that as romantic. I don't see it as attractive. I'm not going to be smiling. It's not going to be a situation where I'm going to be like, oh yeah, let's go. No, we beefing. What are you doing? You trying to break in my house to get to me? That's a problem. That's not okay. It's really not. It's really not. It's really not. And to be honest, I feel like, I hope this not for me, to be honest, but in reality, I feel like where I'm living now is safer than where I was, because baby, that trailer, when I rolled back the video and was able to, like, the first one I saw him preparing everything, and then the second video I could hear him picking the lock of my door, and then I saw myself a few moments after walk towards the door and open it, and I was like, what is that? And I looked around, but I didn't look down. I closed the door and he kept at it. And I came out again. And then I know at that point my makeup was just about done. And I told myself, we leaving. Oh no, this is it. This is it. I told him, pack up some clothes. Pack up some clothes for a couple days. We about to go. Mm-hmm. 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 And see, here, I know that it's ways to pick, like, locks on houses, but, you know what I'm saying? It's alarms, and all that going. I just feel like my mom have an alarm. And even though I had a alarm on my trailer too, I did. I eventually got one. I did. And that's why, what I'm saying, gonna be those situations where it's gonna start shaking too much and I ain't gonna notice. But still, like, I feel like that's why they moved today, the next tactic of we just gonna hook it up and pull it with us. No. That means I need to leave that house. Yeah, that means I don't need that house, yo. That means that is not for me, because it is not gonna be a situation where I'm in my house, sleep, minding my business, and my neighbors are hooking my house up and pulling me away because me existing over there is bothering them. And instead of saying, you know what, we really don't want you to stay here. That, like, I don't know what, I just feel like communication, some people act like it's so hard, bro. It's so hard. Communication, simply saying that you really would prefer someone not to live in your neighborhood or in your community is more difficult than hooking up their house and moving it somewhere else and risk being arrested for kidnapping, trespassing, theft, among vandalism. What other offenses is that? You know what I'm saying? And what else do you plan on doing? Like, because baby, when I say I will go out live at 5 and have you out live, you going to jail, bro. You are going to, while on the phone with the police, you are going to jail, bro. You going to jail, bro. You going to jail, and you gonna be famous for the wrong thing. Looky here at this man trying to break in and force me into sleeping with him. Look at this sicko. We gonna come on in. Let's come on in and watch. Everybody come on in and grab a seat. Baby, we got, like, I'm just being real. I'm being real. We'll prop the phone up and everything to fight. On live. Anyways, that's the message. 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 Thank you guys for watching. Be sure. I feel like I really took this all the way left. But I think it really was more so about, I think I was a little triggered, you know what I'm saying? Just a little bit. I just felt I was a little, just a little bit, just because of what I just went through. You know what I'm saying? But I know I'm healing from that. I'll be all right. You know what I'm saying? I'm just a little, like that. That really creeps me out. And of the different experiences I've had this year of people trying to break in my rooms when I was staying in the room, to people trying to break in my trailer, people trying to, like, it's just weird. I don't understand why. Like, what is wrong with these men? Are they just literal, like, HORN balls, where they are just, like, what is wrong with them? And I feel like I don't even dress in an offensive, wear dresses that go all the way down to my ankles most of the time. What is wrong with these men that they so sick that they trying to break in my house and sleep with me, bro? I'm not understanding. It ain't a situation where I walk around with lashes all day, every day. Or, you know what I'm saying? For the most part, my nails haven't been done in 2 weeks. I'm just now getting to it, and I stopped after I did one hand. I don't understand what's wrong with them. I'm confused, bro. It ain't even no situation where I'm even dressing or acting as if I'm trying to catch flies right now, because I'm not. I'm really not. I'm really not. I could care less about making sure my hair is looking. But you know, at the same time, I'm doing my nails for me. So I might do my hair for me. But at the same, I just, after my experience, I am so disgusted that I don't even want no man to look at me. So I for sure ain't the person that you finna call for a good time, because I'm triggered. I'm triggered. I'm triggered. I am triggered. I am triggered. I am triggered. And honestly, after I was attacked, I don't know if I would ever even be able to be in a relationship with a man again, because I don't know how I would react to being alone with a man again. After what happened to me, I don't trust men no more. After, like, it just seemed like back to back to back to back. I don't like it. I don't like, I just don't. I don't. It is like, it makes me, I don't know how to explain it. But me being, I don't trust it. I don't. I don't. The way this man did and the way he was, and I like, it for sure. I would never agree to no one night stand with nobody ever. Because after what I experienced, I don't even know if I want a relationship with nobody, let alone to allow somebody to just dip in and out my energy for a day. No, I don't move like that. That's how thoughts move. Anyways, that's the message. And that's the message, and that's what it is. And baby, I pray that whoever keep on trying to attack me, they go and put his entire foot on their neck until they stop. I pray that Archangel Michael will cast his sword towards them in Jesus' name, because I ain't saying nothing to attack nobody. I have every right. This is my body, and I don't have to give it to nobody. Period. Thank you guys for watching. Be sure to like, share, and subscribe. Deuces.